All right, and we're back. And it's time for my song of the day. I'm super excited for this. Like usual, every episode
I'm
has
so
three
sorry. Can
songs.
we call them songs of the day now? We
Yeah,
don't call them that. We should.
okay. Yeah,
That's
let's do
cute.
that.
Continue.
Okay, cool. But yeah, like usual, there's three songs each. I'm the last one today. So if you want to hear Jesse's pick, or K's pick, you can go ahead and check those uploads because we have those. But today, or for now, I should say, we are going to check out mine. So, a little bit about the artist. At the age of 20, Mia Folick was a budding artist, learning guitar and secretly writing songs in the closet. I'm still unsure if this was just a funny turn of phrase from Mia or she actually literally wrote songs in her closet, but either way, I couldn't help but love this little detail about her music journey. Fast forward about a decade later, and Mia's music develops into what she describes as strange pop, incorporating elements and sounds of rock, electronic, disco, and dance music, finding its way out of the closet and instead out in the world for us to listen, love, jump, and dance along to. It's hard to believe that it's already been 5 years since Mia Folick's debut album, Premonitions. She is back with her sophomore album, which admittedly came out of the blue for me. Having been a bit out of the loop with her, coupled with my lacking sense of time between this album and the last, it really feels like this album entered my life with a huge, loud crash. And this offering of music from Mia, titled Roach, comes with 13 songs. The album is adorned with a stark black and gray aesthetic with scratchy lettering of Mia's name underneath the large and bold lettering of the title. It immediately made a strong impression on me, having known Mia previously with her style of pop being very textured and vibrant. So, this visual presentation for the album feels more like it belongs to a punk record. I suppose, probably even more so with the album art that we're seeing right now on the screen, which is, I'm supposing, for the EP or perhaps the single, which looks even more punk. So, shout outs to that. That's really cool. And what we find on the album is a similar energy that's on display with the cover art. Songs that are much more grounded and raw compared to her last album. There is an intensely candid, rough, and direct energy to Mia's songwriting and performances, with songs like 2007, where we have moments that can speak to our inner child. Mia lamenting, I'm a little girl with a woman's past, which I find makes these 40 minutes feel utterly compelling and hard hitting from start to finish. It was tough, as it always is, to pick a song from this album. Two songs immediately stood out to me as potential picks, with such different vibes. Coincidentally, the both of the songs are 3 minutes and 33 seconds in length, so it seems like the number three was out to get me either way. Which, perhaps, funnily enough, the song between these two that I picked is also song number three on the track listing. The other song I was considering was So Clear, which was calling out to me because it has such a huge and uplifting chorus, and I feel like it feels really good for Pride Month. Um, but it looks like Vincent took care of that for us. So that was awesome. However, today's song, Get Out of My House, has been way too tough for me to get out of my head. Its energy, its hook just stuck around all day whenever I am not listening to the album. And so I felt it best to invite you all to what my world has been like since this album dropped about a week ago. I don't know about you, but for me, this song is a welcome guest at my house any day of the week, and maybe you will feel the same. Let's give it a listen. Enjoy.
You never wanna touch me. You only wanna make me cry. You never ever call me. You think that you can just come by. Then every time I see you standing in the door, I feel alive. But now I understand that just my house. I don't want
Do you think you wanna run dance? Do you think you want a happy cry?
All the time.
All the time.
I think I
Things are-
want sunshine.
You think you
Coming
want
out of my
sunshine?
eyes.
Probably better that than laser beams.
of sunshine.
It's so fun.
Our stream got to get a bit laggy there, but I think it's better.
Sorry,
now.
Yeah.
we might have to edit in the song.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that just made me happy. It's just a feel good, like sunny day sort of feeling for me, and it actually reminds me a lot of Hey Sandy, from last season that I brought in. Just that sort of off punk feel. I thought it was interesting that she said strange pop because there are a lot of dream pop elements in it, but it's just like a little harder. It's not quite punk, but it's not punk, and it's not quite dream pop. It's just somewhere
Feels
in the
like
middle.
punk inspired.
Yeah.
It does, and I think that's very self-contained to this song. I think maybe some other songs on the album too. I feel that the strange pop, when she was describing her music as strange pop, I think it was probably more in line with her first album and the singles before it, because I feel like it's definitely more fitting for that. It definitely goes all over the place. It's more of a kaleidoscope. I feel, again, this album is a little bit more focused in a way, and I don't mean like it's unfocused on the first album, but I think like the strange pop thing does happen. It's more of like a vibe. The strange pop thing is like a vibe, because like you listen to this album and like it goes places in terms of its sounds and the way it presents those sounds too. So yeah, strange pop.
Strange pop.
Mm-hmm.
Strange pop, punk inspired or something. But it works. I mean, it works with the song in most of the idea of the song works with this, like, I don't know, sort of garage bandy pop feel, maybe. Not, yeah, sort of feels like I went to like see a local show.
Yeah, for sure.
In a sort of like a casual pop punk way. That's not a criticism. It might sound like it. I do live in Nashville, so local shows are really good. But yeah, I mean the vibe of the song of being like, I don't need you anymore, so leave, definitely fits.
Yeah, there's a very raw feeling to it. I think something that really helps is her delivery and her vocal performance, is that there's so many inflections and so much like attitude and like voice in her delivery, like little squeaks that she throws in there. And even like her vibrato is not super polished. Like if you're looking at it technically, it would be like a false vibrato, but like it fits so well with the energy of this song that it's just like I love this. It sounds great.
Yeah, and I see in the chat Jeremy has said that this song feels like it would go very well in the mix with a band called Los Campesinos, with song or probably album You Me Dancing. So if this song is working for you, then check out Jeremy's recommendation here with Los Campesinos. I haven't heard them before, but I am really loving this song from Miya. This is like the only song on the album that kind of has this just full momentum of energy, and again, like I can't stop listening to it. I can't like stop thinking about the song. And if there's more stuff like this out there, it's definitely, and of course I would imagine there's probably a lot out there, but anything more like this I'm definitely on board for. So yeah, I'm going to check those people out.
Yeah, Jeremy,
I
drop it
love
in the
the-
Discord if you can.
Yeah, definitely. I love the message of the lyrics. As much of this song is kind of sad, but about like advocating for yourself and realizing what you deserve and setting those boundaries of pushing somebody out who is just bringing you down. And I think that's my big takeaway from this song. Y'all know that like punk is not always my vibe.
Right.
No hate. You don't have to bring songs just that I'm gonna super love. And it sounds like I'll super love Mia's other stuff, so I'll need to check that out too. But I do really like the message that's coming through of like trying to lift yourself up in a way while telling somebody else you don't need them to be there to just bring you back down again.
Yeah, it's that energy that I think that really fosters, you know, being able to have sunshine streaming out of your two eyes, you know, and it's important that it's the two eyes as opposed to the three or the one, you know.
The three.
Yeah. Who knows how many eyes people have.
One sunbeam eye and one teardrop eye for the single tear.
True, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you
can have a
cross them together and you get a rainbow.
Oh wow!
Oh, look at that!
That's like
and
a
Pride Month.
Pride Month.
Happy
Yeah, Pride Month. That's got to be like some sort of like Captain Planet sort of superpower or something. I don't know.
With our powers combined. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the lyrics and they're making me a little sad.
Yeah, it's not a great situation, but I think the advocacy is definitely like empowering, which is nice.
And I feel like these songs are really important to exist with this energy for folks who are in that position right now, who need to push somebody out because they're just doing bad things. Like that anger that you hear kind of in her voice is, at least that I heard in her voice, is I think really important to get through those moments. So this very much feels like a song that somebody needs at some point in their life.
Yeah.
And that's going to serve them really well for that moment.
Yeah. Especially that outro chorus, the ferocity in the outro chorus.
But also that like jamming guitar thing happening.
Yeah.
I really love that. But that feels like it's like you're coming out of it. And she's like, okay, we're back to pop again.
Yeah. I really loved how, what's the word I'm looking for this? Like how, man, jangly. I like how jangly that guitar solo is. Like it's not like this really technical and like very like on the beat sort of solo. Like it's just like slightly off the beat, a little bit before the beat, if you know Whiplash, not my tempo. You know, it's just really I love that energy. It just feels like it feels as cathartic as her screaming is at the last chorus. I love just the I don't know, I just love that jangly energy. It's really, really cool.
Feels like a jam band.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
She like called over her 4 best friends to like help her get this energy out, and they just whatever came out.
Yeah.
Jeremy said Jesse is a genius shirt design on the way. I'm not sure what that means.
I was thinking about that. I was like, I mean, I am here to co-sign Jesse being a genius regardless of...
And shirt designs.
Yeah. But I think maybe Jeremy's talking about the whole teardrop rainbow thing.
Yeah. Crying rainbows.
I don't know. The stream is very delayed, so if we get lost when you're chatting, I'm very sorry. We have to remember what we said 30 seconds ago, and I don't remember what I said 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I really enjoy about this show in general is like I don't remember anything that I say or anything that we say during the show. So like when someone comes up to me like 2 weeks later or like a month later, and then they're like, "Oh, that thing that you said," and I'm like, "What did I say?" I was like, "I don't remember saying that."
You gotta go rewatch
it.
Yeah.
Finding it interesting, the producer that worked on this song also works with Soccer Mommy a lot, and I feel like I hear that vibe.
I kind of do.
That sort of. I find Soccer Mommy to have that sort of raw, that sort of raw vibe that we were talking about.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Didn't know that.
That's the only name on this list that I'm that I'm seeing a lot that I recognize, but that doesn't mean much.
Yeah.
The other name I'm seeing a lot on the producers list is The War on Drugs.
Mm.
Apparently is a band,
Mhm.
but I'm not
Yeah.
familiar with
Is
them.
Scruff
They're-
McGruff their lead singer?
No. They've been around for a long while, pretty well known.
Oh,
So yeah,
Americana
that's actually kind of,
indie rock. It says.
yeah, so it's kind of cool to hear that they're
Mm-hmm.
working with Miya. Like, didn't even think that happened. So that's super cool.
Well, it's not that band. It's the same
Oh.
producer that worked with that band.
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the same producer is credited on
Right. Okay.
their work as well.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I always find that interesting because I feel like there's so much of the vibe of the song comes from the production.
Mm-hmm.
It's like seeing where the producer came from
Mm-hmm.
and inform a lot about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So on her other music, is it more sing-songy singing, or is it more of this, and on this album, this most recent album, or is it more of this sort of speak sing type vibe?
I think it's sing-songy singy.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more sing-songy singy. That's generally her vocal outlet, I would say, most of the time. Like, she definitely puts a lot of effort and care to utilize her voice in a very sing-songy way, and it's usually very beautiful, but also very vulnerable.
It would not make sense here.
Yeah. So
Get up, get out of.
yeah. So you can
Kinda
definitely, you can definitely expect to hear that sort of stuff in the other songs.
Mm.
Yeah.
My stream is buffering. Jesse, are you still with us?
Yes,
Okay, good.
maybe.
A little scared.
No.
He's getting out of the house.
He's working on a shirt design. That's what's happening.
Gotta print it. Yeah, I like. Sweet song.
we were waiting for the endorsement.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got it.
That was
I
so
was-
fun.
Yeah.
I think we've run out of energy.
I have a
Probably.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Get out of my house.
Yeah. Get out of my house and let's go to the restaurant or the cafe, apparently.
Or the cafe.
Yeah.
Where we will listen to songs about getting naked.
Yeah.
That was in this song too.
Mm.
Yeah, taking my clothes off without you. So yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
This is devolving. Should we outro?
Maybe we should outro.
Okay, cool. Thanks for